One of the men charged with slaying a family of four in upstate New York had recently been booted from a homeless shelter for fighting. Officials at the city mission in Schenectady called the cops on James White, 38, over a mid-December altercation outside one of its facilities, Executive Director Michael Saccocio told the Daily News. At that point we said, "Look, we can't serve you anymore," Saccocio said. What transpired after the cops were called wasn't clear, and Schenectady Police didn't immediately return a call for comment. The ex-con is now charged with the grisly slaying of 2 adults and 2 children on December 21 in neighboring Troy. White, who'd served nearly a decade for a Bronx manslaughter, spent several months living at City Mission's homeless shelter until about a year ago. Troy Police Department. He was always respectful to the staff, Saccocio said, but had problems getting along with others at the shelter. The mission is a crowded place, and some people are not able to live in community, Saccocio told the news. We tried to help him. Staff couldn't get through to him, however, and White was asked to leave the shelter, which can typically hold 75 men, Saccocio said. White landed an apartment a few blocks away and still frequented City Mission's nightly meal service, located in a separate building on the same block as the shelter. In this case, we could not make the change for him, Saccocio said. He was a person who was just resistant to changing. Saccocio previously described White to the Albany Times-Union as aggressive with certainly extreme behavior. Lori Van Buren. White was arrested in Schenectady on Saturday with Justin Mann, and charged with 4 counts of murder. They both pleaded not guilty, and it wasn't clear if they had an attorney. Prosecutors allege they killed Shanta Myers, 36, her girlfriend, Brandy Mells, 22, and Myers' children, Jeremiah, 11, and Shanice, 5, in their basement apartment. Their hands and feet were tied, and their throats slashed, when cops found their bodies on December 26. White went to prison in 2001 for a Bronx manslaughter, state records show. He served about 8 years in an Elmira facility before initially being released in 2009. He returned to prison the following year, serving another several months before getting out in 2010.